This is the exact thing this Ugbebo wife, this military officer, the wife of the military officer, the lead military officer, that says this is what she was talking about. More documents from the Corporate Affairs Commission (CAC) have indicted the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) Minister Nyesom Wike's personal lawyer, Ferdinand Orbih, and the former People's Democratic Party (PDP) governorship candidate in Cross River State in the 2023 elections, Sandy Onor, in the Abuja land grabbing scandal. Sources told Sahara reporters that Onor, who is a director at Allied Construction Limited with a total number of 500,000 shares, is WikE's confidant. Also, Orbih, who is a shareholder of the same Allied Construction Limited with a total number of 500,000 shares, is the minister's personal lawyer that represents him in all his controversial cases. Another WikE's crony indicted by the documents in the land grabbing scandal, who are directors and shareholders in one of the front companies, Allied Construction Limited, which WikE allegedly used in reallocating the revoked lands in FCT, a minority leader in the House of Representatives, Honorable Kingsley Chinda. The document showed that Chinda is both a serving director in the company and a shareholder with 8 million shares. The CAC documents show that Allied Construction Limited was registered on May 14, 1997 with a registration number 307460 and address at Agbada 2 Shell Oil Location Road, Iguruta, Port Harcourt, Rivers State as a private company limited by shares. The company was registered to carry on business as building contractors, suppliers of building materials, and to engage in road, bridge, and other construction works such as housing, hospitals, schools, recreation houses, hotels, water dams, or railway recovery and maintenance services thereof, and property developments, to engage in electrical works such as installation and reticulation of any kind of suppliers of electrical spare parts. So people's land are revoked and reallocated back to WikE's interest using his private lawyers, aides, and confidants as fronts. The president needs to audit all land revocation and reallocation in FCT, and he will see the dirty deals. Before Abuja lands finish, it is time to audit, his source said. Sahara reporters earlier reported that WikE had been alleged to be notoriously taking over lands in several areas and reallocating them to his cronies. Shey VDM they talk am, all of them they talk am, they say now, like, because this is the guy be, because I've been asking the same question. These are the land that have been there before he came. Those things were there before he came on board. So does it mean that those places are disturbing the areas or whatever, or the government want to improve or want to build new things? They are now scarce of, the scarcity of land, that WikE has no, he has no place to build whatever he wants to build. He has to be grabbing those land, or those people acquire those land wrongly. They are just looking for, they will just sit down looking for loopholes here and there. The one that even shocked me more was the one when he said he was just moving, moving to and fro like the devil, moving here and there, wandering away. He just saw land and he called one of his aides and said, "Oh, who owns that open land?" They said Julius Vega. He invited them and he was bragging about it, how he dealt with them. He said because they did not build on that. And I'm here to see or hear where, if you are not building a land for so long time of period, then it has to be reversed back. I don't know, or it has to be revoked. Ha, you see, this igragra, I don't say it's up to something. This igragra is up to something. Reallocating and do everything, fronting companies and rendering residents perplexed and homeless. Documents earlier obtained by Sahara reporters on Thursday from the CAC showed that the minority leader in the House of Representatives, Chinda, is a serving director in one such company. That's why they will tell you Nigeria is good, Nigeria is fine, stop talking nonsense about Nigeria, this and that, just be praying. But meanwhile, they themselves, they chop, they belly full, they are even vomiting. You can imagine, they will never see anything wrong because they are chopping. You'll be wondering, all these people that you expect that they know, they are well read, they know what ought to be done. When they are discussing outside, you will think, these are the people that will want them to run this country. But once they get there, it's a different thing. They are something else. Documents obtained by Sahara reporters on Thursday from CAC showed that the minority leader in the House of Representatives, Chinda, is a serving director in one of such companies known as Sarah Vera Nigeria Limited. It was alleged that Sarah Vera and Allied Construction Limited are two of the front companies being used by the FCT Minister WikE and under the control of Kingsley Chinda and one Adakpoyi Ako to reallocate revoked lands to himself. Sahara reporters learned that already the Code of Conduct Bureau is under pressure to investigate Chinda and WikE for land racketeering, as calls have been going to President Bola Tinubu to probe the land matters. The Southern Leaders Council wants CCB to arrest WikE Chinda over the leaked evidence of abuse of office, land racketeering, and violation of the Code of Conduct Act. They are also demanding that President Tinubu should prosecute the duo and the House of Reps must suspend Chinda, his source had revealed to Sahara reporters. This is a documentary evidence of how WikE revokes innocent people's lands like late Colonel Ugbebo and reallocate to himself using front companies managed and owned by his confidant Kingsley Chinda, a sitting House of Reps member in violation of the Code of Conduct law, and one Adakboyi, his agent, the source added. Top sources in the FCT administration called for a probe and audit of all the land revoked so far by WikE and reallocated. This is to unearth the dirty scandals like the Saravera company owned by Chinda and Adakboyi and used in cornering illegally revoked lands, the source added. Sahara reporters learned that the second director in the company allegedly used for hijacking illegally revoked land is Adakboyi Ako, who also was used to execute most projects in River State during WikE's administration. Hey, you can imagine what the guy don't swallow. He is also said to be the contractor handling the present construction of George's quarters. Hey, you see there? You see there? Another company in the land grabbing scandal is Garden City Mall, Port Harcourt, which is alleged to have ties with WikE. Nigerians are watching to see how DSS and President Tinubu will handle this smelly FCT land scam to either confirm or disapprove the rumor by WikE camp that the president is part of everything they do with people's land and his peoples are also beneficiaries, another source queried. Sahara reporters on Wednesday reported that residents of the Life Camp area in the Federal Capital Territory cried out in response to WikE's revocation of their land interests. I don't see, There is nothing they do that Tinubu is not aware. Forget about all those nonsense. The DSS, EFCC, and even the judiciary will not see this one as a crime, but will be busy going after opposition members and individuals to harass them unnecessarily. It will be a shame on Nigeria military if they allow this evil to happen. WikE is not just greedy, but wicked, an insatiable human being. God will definitely do him what he did to Nebuchadnezzar. His same lawyer WikE sent to come and defend the rigging they did for APC and Ukpebolo in court. WikE and those who defend him will not end well. All of them are Tinubu's cronies. It is their settlement for a must-win for 2027 elections. Nothing will happen unless power of government change. All the minister and political elites are just grabbing people's land. You see them? Attack on, you get Tinubu for president. You want things to move on well. Okay now, they play. WikE must be stopped. The land grabbing in the guise of demolition for Abuja master plan is becoming something else. This WikE has newly acquired land in my area too. He is learning from his oga, Mr. Tinubu. WikE is a strong man. Everybody fighting and praying for Minister WikE downfall. Ashiri Titu, everywhere, everything don't expose. Wait be nonsense. They pre make it fall. So guys, the matter be that so. Wait till una see. Una shook my put. Thank you.